2, 1, launch.
Your launch was like 2 seconds earlier.
I say launch and they launch. Okay, it's the 11th of August. And we're starting our lesson on Geronimo's chapters 18 and 19. No, I'm lying. 17. 18, 19 is your homework, just because I'm in my mind already ahead. And we're checking what you have done for today. One more time. Misha hasn't been able to do everything. You forgot something? Why didn't you check the book?
I checked.
You did, but you missed some words. Okay, let's see. So I'm sharing the presentation. 3, 2, 1. A floating piece of dynamite. All right. So what is the chapter about? Can you tell me just in a few words, Alexei?
About Geronimo's voyage.
Voyage where to where? From where to where?
From Egypt to like to somewhere, and from somewhere to New York City, because
He was traveling home.
What?
He was traveling home from Egypt, remember?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's get to questions. Can you guys see my screen, the questions?
Yes.
Good. So what was Geronimo going to do next after the incident in the pyramid with the professor's memory loss? It was supposed to be memory loss, okay? Can you tell me, Jan?
Geronimo is going to go home by boat.
Listen, you guys, I need you to keep your answers to the questions. Like, you see the question is asked in the form, what was Geronimo going to do? And I expect you to say this in the same way, like he was going to, okay? So Jan, can you try to do this one more time?
He was going to go home by boat.
Yeah, he was going to go home by boat. Was he going to go home by boat?
Yes.
No, he was not going by boat. He wanted to go by a different, in a different way. How did he want
But
to?
he wanted.
He wanted to go home, but he did not. He never wanted to go by boat. Remember?
Maybe not boat.
But the question not what Geronimo wanted to do next.
What was he going to do? The question. What was he going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to
not
do
what
something.
what was he wanted.
Yeah. When you are going to do something, it's your personal plan. Whenever somebody's asking you, what are you going to do? Is like, what is your intention? What is your plan? What is your thought about what's doing next? Okay. He was going he was going home. All right. So Misha says, Geronimo galloped on his camel.
I don't know. How is that? How Geronimo, like in one night, learn how to ride on a camel and didn't say anything that he was like.
Well,
bad.
maybe he's a fast learner, you know. Yeah, maybe he just like he tried once and he already did well the second time.
And where he gets his camel, he bought it or what?
Maybe he hired this second one just like with the first one, he rented it. So I wanted to do some correction, but for some reason I can't do drawing on the screen. I don't know why. What's the problem, really? I can't
understand. They rent, then what they do when they rent?
He sits on the camel and goes to the airport. That's
Yes, And what when he do with camel everything? What does camel do next?
He leaves the camel outside and that's it.
And then where did he take the camel to gallop to the harbor?
I think
There's
there is
another
like a camel rank, like a stop with camels. They're like scooters in the city. There are camels everywhere, and the camel guys. Or maybe that was the same camel that he rented in the very beginning. Remember? That's that same camel. For some reason, I can't draw on the screen on this Zoom here. I don't know what's this. Can you draw on my screen, please, so I make sure that
Yes.
somebody can do it?
Yes, I can do it.
I can't see your drawing. Can you see your own drawing?
Yes.
That's strange. I can't
And
see.
I can't.
And I
Can
can't.
you
I
see
too.
some green lines?
No, nothing. What do you see on the screen, by the way?
I see on the screen like 3 photos.
Yes, of
of
your homework.
our-
Yeah, exactly. That's very interesting. Why can't I draw on it? It's just like the first time that I'm having this problem here. Okay, let's try it one more time. I am sharing the screen with the presentation. And I'm taking my drawing tool. Oh, finally. I don't know what it depends. I just moved into another computer. So Misha, galloped with double L. Can you please correct this in your writing paper that you have in front of yourself?
Yes.
Your homework. And everybody, please, Alexei and Jan, keep your homework so that we can correct this. He was going to swim to New Mouse City. What's the problem here? I don't like this one.
Yeah, why he would swim?
It's not swimming. Swimming is when your body is literally in the water. Okay, that's swimming. But in this case, it's not swimming. What does it mean?
Go. He goes by
Row.
boat.
If you have to go by ship, what is the verb? He was going to
sail.
To sail, exactly, Jan. So the right word here will be not to swim, but to sail. Alexei, please correct it in your worksheet. Yeah, so that make sure you have the correction there checked, because I can't check it, only you can do it yourself. And Jan, what I don't like, he will sail home by a cargo ship. The question was, what was he going to do? You have to keep it to past.
Tatiana, my task in where is present perfect is right or no?
Misha, we will get there and I will tell you. Let's not jump from task to task. We're doing everything one by one. So what's the problem, Jan? How can we correct it? Who can suggest? Not he will sail home. How do we say?
He sailed home.
He was going to sail home, because the question was, what was he going to do next? He was going to sail home. That's the right way to say it, Jan, okay? He was, not will, he was going to sail home by a cargo ship. Actually, he was going by plane, but his plans changed because of Grandfather William. The second question, how did the Egyptians treat the sun? Misha, can I have your answer?
Egyptians treat the sun. They do obelisks with gods of sun.
You have to keep it in the past. Again, can you remember? I asked you the question. How did the Egyptians treat the sun in the past, like in those very many years ago? They not make, but made, okay? They made stone sculptures for gods of sun. So to say, made. Alexei has they built the obelisks of Ra, okay, and Jan has they named it and built obelisk to honor it. They named what, Jan?
The sun.
How did they name it?
That's
А
the problem.
They didn't really name it. I don't see any information about it.
No, there was. They gave it names. No.
No, they gave names to gods of sun.
Gods, yeah, to gods. They gave names to gods.
Okay, I read straight from the book. Now I understood why the Egyptians worshipped the sun. They gave it several names. It, the sun.
Jan, you are genius.
Yeah, they even built obelisks to honor the sun. The god of Ra, the god of the sun, Ra. I remember that Ra is the god of the sun.
The god of the sun. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Guys, can you wait a second, please? Just a moment.
Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. You are Capybara, singing capybara, that song? capybara. Capybara, I don't capybara. like that song. There are
Oh.
dirty mouse words.
Hey, what are you doing? Remove this. All right. Where was we? Where were we? They gave, okay, according to the book, they gave it several names: Ra, Atum, Amon. They even built obelisks and built
Amon.
obelisks. Oh, sorry for yawning. Okay, question number 3, Jan, for you.
question number 3 for me.
How did Geronimo get to the airport?
How did Geronimo get to
How did Geronimo get to the airport?
By the camel.
Stop doing this.
That was
How did Geronimo get to the airport? You have this answer.
he galloped on a camel.
He galloped on a camel. This is the question, Misha. What do and don't I like about your writing here? And Alexei as well.
God.
Yes, it's the question in the past. So I expect you to say it in the past. Got, not get, got. Alexei, next question 4. How did Geronimo like the idea of traveling by boat?
1 second. God. Okay. He liked it because he had no risk to blow up.
Really? There was lots of risk, Lyosha.
By
I don't think he liked it. I don't think he liked. Can you find that place in the text? That's where he thought about the boat.
but
Can you see? Where is that part in the book? Who will find first? What did Geronimo think about the trip? Jan's answer, he wasn't in the mood for it. In the mood, there should be the article. He wasn't in the mood for it. Okay, and Nisha has, he does not like that idea. You can't say does not because the question was about did. How did he like the idea, Misha?
he did not like that
Of
idea.
course, he did not like the idea, that idea. Yosha, did you find this in a text?
No.
For some reason, I had a funny feeling about that ship. I soon found out why. It was packed with deadly explosives. One wrong move and we'd be fried mice. It was a horrible journey. Okay, so he did not like the idea because he could blow up at any moment because of the very many explosives. Okay, Misha, next, please. He liked it because he had no risk. He did not like it, okay? And he had a lot of risk. There was a lot of risk to blow up. Misha, number 5. Why did Geronimo consider this trip dangerous?
Because the ship was all in deadly explosive.
The ship had
Deadly explosives
deadly
in.
explosives. Yeah, he was not like he was all in. He was all, maybe it was not, the ship was all packed. Yeah, packed. It was packed with deadly explosives. And Jan has, there were sticks of dynamite at bunkmates, as bunkmates.
Straight from the book.
I was stuck on a rickety old ship with sticks of dynamite as bunkmates. Bunkmates is about a different thing. It's going to be soon asked in another question. Let's move on closer to number 5, because for now I can't let the cat out of the bag. Let's keep it a secret for now, and we go to number 6. Describe the ship captain, squeaky kaboom. Jan, please.
Describe the ship captain Squeaky Kaboom.
He was
He was a very beautiful mouse.
not beautiful.
No.
what is that
Yes.
thing?
I think he
Which
is.
Misha, why so little text?
he was a gray-furred mouse with a long scar on his snout and drooping whiskers.
And drooping whiskers. Yeah, Losha, you missed the dr. Drooping whiskers. Not dooping, but drooping. Yeah, make sure you correct your writing.
What is drooping whiskers?
Drooping is like going like, you know, like water is drooping down. So yeah, good question. Drooping.
They are two drooping down.
Huh?
They are two drooping down.
Drooping. Okay, look at the drooping pictures. Drooping when it goes like moves downwards. See this face here? Like the left side is drooping down, yeah, because of the muscles, the fat and stuff. Drooping is like moving down, looking downwards. That's part of this face is drooping. See, it moves downwards, drooping. So he was an old mouse with very loud laugh. Okay, he was an old mouse with a scar on his eye and a drooping whiskers. Number 7, Alexei. How was Geronimo's voyage?
Oi. It was bad because Geronimo got seasick.
You got seasick. It was really cheap, okay, and he got seasick. That's correct. And yeah, and Misha, the last one. What was the good thing about visiting Egypt for Geronimo?
It was a good thing that he survived and he saw a pyramid and because he survived.
He survived and he saw the pyramid, the pyramid. He saw a real Egyptian pyramid. Jan, in English, we write the Egyptian thing like English, French, British with the capital letter. Egyptian pyramid, and took several pictures. He survived, he saw a pyramid. His dream came true. Okay, interesting answer, Dosha. And he saw a real pyramid. Good, now I get ready for the super question. All right, get in the chat. I'm going to show you the super question.
Wait, please.
All right, waiting.
Okay, I'm ready.
I even got 2 super questions, as you may see. So we'll start with first one, first of all.
1 second, I'm not Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
And
I'm selecting the text and making it big size so that you can read the question and answer it. The question is, how long was the trip on the boat supposed to be? How long was the trip on the boat supposed to be? How long was the trip on the boat supposed to be? And we got first answer. And it is correct. And we have a winner. Now everybody knows who's the winner. Yeah, so Lyosha and Misha, think about it. How long was the trip on the boat supposed to be originally? For how long was he going to travel? That's right, Alexei. Misha, did you find this information? 1 month. Not month, but month. Without you, Misha. And the second super question. And the second super question. Ready?
Yes.
What?
No.
One more super question.
2 super questions.
Yeah, 2. What is bunkmates?
I don't know.
That's
Ah,
That's not a right.
what is bunkmates? What does it mean, bunkmates? What is bunkmates? Does anybody know? What is bunkmates? Ah, good job, Misha. Pails, I don't really understand pail. Pail is ведро.
Pail is withdraw.
Yeah. Bunkmates. We say classmates, group mates, flatmates. So mates means friends, okay? But bad mates. Why, Losha, bad mates? Listen, here we had got a word bunk. Can you see the word bunk?
Yep. Yes. Like bed mates.
Yes, these are the people who sleep on the same bed, bunkmates. So if you take the word bunk, bunkmate, it consists of 2 words, bunk and mate. Who is a mate? Classmate, group mate, course mate, flatmate. Mate is like a friend. Classmate, yes, like a friend. And bunk,
What?
so they're friends by a bunk, so they sleep in the same bunk on the ship. That's why they're called bunkmates.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, we come back to your question. There were sticks of dynamite as bunkmates. See, this doesn't make sense now. Let's try to correct this answer. The question was, how was Geronimo's fine. Why did Geronimo consider this trip dangerous? He considered it dangerous because he was stuck. Geronimo was stuck on the old ship with sticks of dynamite as bunkmates. So he kind of compares the sticks of dynamite to bunkmates.
Yeah.
I was stuck on a rickety old ship with sticks of dynamite as arms. So sticks of dynamite were his bunkmates. Understand?
What?
He did not have friends. He did not have mates on the ship. He had only sticks of dynamite. And he was with them all the time, as if like you are with friends. So he was packed. Geronimo packed with sticks of dynamite as bunkmates. So as if sticks of dynamite were his friends, kind of.
Oh my God.
So there were sticks of dynamite, I would say, Jan, everywhere, okay, all around. But this
Not very good friends.
There were sticks of dynamite everywhere. Good. Let's move on to the next part. And here in the next part, you had to match the pictures with the words. Okay, I show you the picture and you tell me what word it is. You can speak all together. All right, this one here.
Explosive.
Explosives. This is what?
Cargo.
Cargo, yeah. Cargo on the cargo ship. A ship carries cargo. Cargo is like heavy things that you take from place to place. This one?
Bunk.
What is this color?
Pale.
Pale, yeah, it means very little color. This lady?
Nauseous.
Feels nauseous. Yeah, nauseous. Nauseous. She feels nauseous. What is he getting on the face?
To slap.
To slap somebody on the face. This one.
Harbor.
Harbor. Harbor. Harbor. It's a
Harbor.
harbor. What's this
Car.
on the hand?
Car.
A scar. Scar.
Scar.
What is she doing?
Worship.
She's worshiping somebody, or like she's telling some swears. She's worshiping. Okay. And the last one, what is the dog?
Bark.
The dog is barking. That's correct. So in the next exercise, you tried to remember the words and write them on lines. See, Misha, you have got 2 words missing. But you have all the words. It's Jan's. Noszy, ska, haba. Misha, what's this?
This is a cargo. I think.
Cargo. And this one?
This is worship.
Worship, of course. Yeah, please be attentive when you do the exercise. Make sure you complete all the tasks. Okay, this one, putting the sentences in the correct order. Woo-hoo! Lots of fun. By the way, nobody but Shan put the sentences in the order as they do in the text. Okay, you had to put 1, 2, 3, what comes after what. So the first one, the first sentence in the text was this one. Had come, I get, I blah, blah, blah. Jan, can you read this one for us, please?
Which one?
The first one, number 1.
His great law could be heard day and night.
But from the beginning?
For what beginning?
This sentence, the blue sentence, how you have to put words in the right order to make a full sentence.
I made it.
Where is it? Can you read it?
What? I read it.
Read the sentence.
What sentence?
This one.
I had come to Egypt to get a scoop, but I was going home empty pot.
I had come to Egypt to get a scoop, but I was going home empty pot. Correct, Alexei. That's what I want. I want you to remember the whole sentence. Okay, what happened next after, what was the next sentence? Well, actually only Jan did this. Let's maybe unscramble the rest so you can also think what happened after what. Misha, can you read this first sentence? How did you unscramble it?
Okay. Where is it? It's yeah. I had come to Egypt to get a scoop, but no. His great booming laugh could be heard day and night.
His great booming laugh could be heard day and night. That's correct. Could be heard day and night. The next one, yellow, Lyosha.
Yes, once again, Grandfather William had cut cost to the tailbone.
Had cut costs to the tail. Yeah, Grandfather William. You would put grandfather before William. Grandfather William. Good. Jan, the green one.
The green one. I don't know which one is green.
This.
Which this?
Fourth from the top.
Fourth from the top. Okay. I wasn't really in the mood for a long boat ride, but Grandfather had his mind made up.
That's correct. I wasn't really in a mood for
Ah,
long ride, but by boat. For a long boat ride, yeah. For a long boat ride. But
I wasn't
grandfather,
really in the mood, maybe. No,
again,
I wasn't really in the mood for a long boat ride.
yeah,
But
in the mood.
grandfather has his.
I was really in the mood for a long boat ride. Misha?
I could not wait to get back home to New Mouse City.
I could not wait to get back home.
Ah, no. Whenever he saw me, he would slap me on the shoulder and squeak, "Be careful with matches, Stilton."
Me saw the shoulder he slapped with me on whenever and squeak be careful, Stilton matches. Yeah.
What?
Unscramble.
Unscramble. Which one?
The
this
last one.
Whenever he saw me, he would slap me on the shoulder and squeak. Be careful with matches, Stilton.
He would slap me on the shoulder and squeak. Be careful, Stilton, with matches. So the first one comes this one. I was going to Egypt for a scoop, but I came home empty-handed. What was next in the text?
I don't know.
What was the second part? Second story.
What?
I don't know.
Jan, what do you suggest is the second sentence?
Which sentence?
So Jan suggests, I wasn't in the mood for a long boat ride. First, I had come to Egypt for a scoop. Second, I wasn't in the mood for a boat ride. That's correct. Put number 2 in this line, in the green one. Then, yes, once again, William had cut costs to the tailbone. It's going to be the next sentence, 3. So yellow is 3. And 4, whenever he saw me, he would slap the shoulder and and squeak. Be careful with matches. Okay. His great laugh could be heard day and night. Maybe his great laugh is like about his description, so it comes before the story. And the last one, I would change 5 and 4 places. I could not wait to get back home to New Mouse City. The rest is fine. Only that, see, there are boxes for numbers. I wanted you to put numbers. Can you put numbers and show me in the screen that you put the numbers?
What to do?
Put numbers in this exercise. Who has paper? Alyosha doesn't have paper. Alyosha works on the tablet, right?
Yes, but I have tablet with me.
Wow, lucky you. So, 1 is this one. Second is green. Third is yellow. Fourth is, I guess, the top one, the red orange. Then 5, the bottom one, and then 6, the pink one. Okay, the next part was about putting the prepositions on the text. Okay. Oh, poor Alex. He does not get what he wants and he starts crying over it. A lot. Okay, Alexei, start reading. I looked at my watch.
I looked at my watch. The sun was rising on the horizon.
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 It was time to head back home to New Mount City.
Back
Just
home.
as
Thank you. Thank you, enough, Misha.
But just as I was pulling up to the plane, my cell phone rang. It was grandfather. But now to top it off, I was seasick.
That's correct.
That's right.
I spent. All right. Jan, continue.
What? What to continue?
I climbed
onto my camel and galloped to the airport. I was a cargo ship packed with deadly explosives.
It was a cargo ship. It's supposed to be it. It's a typo. It's in the worksheet. It was a cargo ship. And the next one, I climbed onto my camel and galloped to the airport. All right, with deadly explosive. Correct. In the mood for. That's a nice expression. He made up his mind. That's correct. And you'll come back by. This has to be back, Misha. You'll come back by the boat. There is not a preposition. There is an article always. Okay. So you come back by boat. Alexei, correct. Jan, correct. Come back by our boat. I found out why. That's right. That's correct. One mistake, Misha. Please correct it in your paper. You'll come back by the boat. You'll come back by the boat. Okay. And some grammatical patterns. Let me clean this page. So I ask you to copy all the past perfect examples from the text so that you see how this is used, okay? So let's read your writings and see whether you got what I wanted from you. All right, Misha, read yours.
I had come to Egypt to get a scoop.
I had come to Egypt. I had come to Egypt. Next, Alexei.
one second.
Have you forgotten my little lesson in saving?
I had come. I have had both. But in book.
I discovered that grandfather had bought me a ticket.
Yes.
So, Mish, Alexei, I can't really, check this kind of exercise because I don't see the full sentence and I can't remember whether this is all right, or I have to take the book and check every word. I prefer you to write full sentences like here so that you practice writing and answer the questions. I galloped all the way to the airport where I discovered that grandfather had bought me a ticket. Yeah, that's a very large ticket. And I had a funny feeling about, no, there's no past perfect here. Listen, what is past perfect? I had a funny feeling. No, it's just past simple. I had a funny feeling. Had what? Yes. But grandfather had his mind made up. Had his mind made up. Yeah, had it made up. I can't check here, unfortunately, Alexei, because just the patterns and I can't really compare them with the text. Oh, God. Maybe I got you wrong. What did you write here, Alexei?
What?
Did you change everything to other tenses? No. Okay. Yes. Once again, grandfather William had cut costs to the tailbone. Had bought a ticket. Had. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's read the next chapter, which is it's going to be 2 chapters. Hey, Stilton, and the second one, blue cheese shakes and triple cheddar. I'm opening the book. Here. This one. Let's read. I start with good intonation and you continue after me, okay? Hey, Stilton. At last, we reached Newmouth City's harbor. I jumped off the boat and raced straight to the Rodents Gazette. I could not wait to see how things were going on at the office. Jan?
Me.
Jan, I was on my way upstairs.
I was on my way upstairs when I heard someone whisper, "Psst, Stilton, over here." I turned the corner and bumped right into Ship T. Paws. Ship is the sales manager of the Rodents Gazette. I don't know how the paper would run without him. That mouse was one of a kind. He could sell paper to a rabid tomcat.
He could sell papers to Rabbit Tomcat. So who is Rabbit? Who is Rabbit?
A rabbit?
When you say rabbit, it means somebody wild, somebody vicious, somebody like going crazy, not normal. When something is rabid, it's wild and it's out of control. Can you see the word rabbit here in the pictures?
Yes.
What do you think it is?
This like dog that biting
Exactly,
somebody's
that's
leg.
rabbit. That's rabbit. The dog is rabbit. So rabbit tomcat, and as I assume it's like a cat. So he could sell papers even to the craziest and the biggest mice. Good. Let's see what's next. Okay, Jan, continue. Chef, I squeaked. Oh, I'll share it on share the book on the screen.
Yes, please. Okay. Chef, I squeaked. It's so great to see you. I'm sorry Grandfather William fired you. Chef just... What he did? Smirked and stroked his whiskers. His beady eyes shone behind metal-rimmed glasses.
Yeah, thank you. Can you find the word? Can you find the word smirk here in the pictures? Chef just smirked. Which one is this, do you think? What is the smirk picture?
Maybe this boy that's kind of laughing.
With the glasses, exactly. It's like, it's like a little laugh that you give somebody as a comment on something. That's a smirk. Okay, Jan, and beady eyes shown behind metal rimmed glasses. What is the beady thing? What is beady here?
I don't know.
Bead is like this round thing that you put in a bracelet or a necklace. Beads, they're circle. So beady means round, 3D, circled. What is beady in this picture here in our presentation with words? What is beady?
I don't know.
Can you see what's beady in these pictures here?
Maybe this girl that's sitting.
No. His beady eyes shone behind metal-rimmed glasses.
Ah, this that eyes that.
Eyes, yeah, beady, so they can even stick out. They're really circled, beady. Yeah, you can see they're beady. Good. Finish the page, Jan, please.
Finish the page.
Don't worry.
Where is it? Don't worry, Mr. Stilton, he cried. As it turns, I was the only one to be rehired.
To be rehired. To be rehired. What does it mean to be rehired? Who can explain?
Oh, that's easy.
So what happened to Schiff? He was rehired. What does it mean, rehired? Who can explain? Do you explain? Do you understand?
No.
So remember, William Shortpause sent everybody, like fired everybody from the office. You're fired. No more workers, no more salaries. So he fired Schiff as well. But now Schiff was rehired. Means he was asked to work again. So he was brought back to the office.
Free.
Huh?
For free. For free.
For free, yeah. To hire means to take somebody to work. So once Britannia School was had the only teacher, me. Then I hired Victoria. Then I hired Olga. Then I hired more people. Well, when you hire, you take to work. Okay? Good. Let's continue with Alexei. The next page, this one. Blue cheese shakes and triple cheddar burgers.
Blue cheese shakes and triple cheddar burgers. I was shocked. Grandfather William never changed his mind. It was stuck on one track, like the train at Little Whiskers Fun Park.
Thank you. Stop. Do you understand what this is about? It's a joke. It was stuck. What was stuck? What is this it here?
It maybe his mind?
Exactly, Alexei. He never changed his mind. He had like idea and it got stuck, yeah, like a train on the track. So it wouldn't move left, right, straight, forward. It would be in the same place. Yeah, it would get stuck. That's right, Alexei. Continue.
Was he turning over a new leaf? Was he finally changing his cheap red ways? Was I about to sprout wings and fly all over Mouse Island? I shook my head. Not a chance. Chief T must have some slick trick up his paw, I decided.
Tatiana, can you hear
I
me?
was right. What?
Can you hear me?
Yes, finish, Alexei.
It seemed that the sales mouse had agreed to work for free.
For free,
Of course,
for no money.
Grandfather William agreed. After all, free was one of his favorite words.
Good. Misha, what was the question?
Misha disconnected.
Oh, bye, Misha. It was his part to read, and he disappeared. Okay, let's...
He didn't want to read.
Yeah, probably. It was like a protest. I don't want to read your book. Oh, he's back.
No, he started to read, but and oh, Misha.
Misha is back. Misha, it was your time, it was your turn to read the book, and you suddenly disappeared as if you had a protest, like saying, no, I'm gonna read your book. I'm out of this conference.
Hey.
Hello, back. Misha, can you continue? But don't
Oh.
worry, this part here.
But don't worry, Mr. Stilton, Chief added. I have a fabulous plan. I took Chief up on his offer to talk about the plan over lunch. He headed to the Red Burger. We ordered 2 blue cheese shakes and triple cheddar burgers. Then Chief leaned in close and explained his plan to get back the Rodent Gazette.
Gazette. His plan
It was
to get
a
back
good one.
the Rodent Gazette.
We left the Red
No,
Burger
it
2
was a good
hours
one.
later. I read this.
Sorry, I was giving some notes and I missed you reading this.
Okay. We left the Red Burger 2 hours later. She slapped me a high five. Ready, Mr. Stilton? He asked. Ready, Chief. I squeaked with a grin. Yes, we were ready. All right. We had cheese in our bellies and the plan to send grandfather packing. We were ready for anything.
Good. Thank you. So they had a plan. Did somebody read about the plan already?
I read.
Like I read one more chapter.
Tatiana, I read it. And Tatiana, can you say me what is the next book?
I was going to take it like book by book as they go in the order as they were released in history. So
Can you say what?
yeah, I told it to your mom already, but I haven't seen the book yet, so I can't really make up my mind. Oh, this one probably. Yeah. Mouse in a Haunted House. No. There should be something else. There should be. I send it. Your mom was asking.
I know what I have. A cat and mouse in a haunted house. Yes.
Yeah. Is it Cat and Mouse in the Haunted House? So I have it. This one. Probably. Yeah. Is it the list of books, Alexei, that you're looking at?
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's right. So I have it. Cat and Mouse in a Haunted House. This one. So probably we will read it. See, Olga was asking me the other day, and I said I
My
have.
mom, not Olga. My mom.
Yeah, Olga, Misha's mom.
Say my Misha's mom, but not Olga,
Why not?
because I don't like that.
You don't like her being called Olga?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Because it's not Olga, it's my mom.
But it's her name, and it's normal. It's okay. This one, yeah,
Okay.
Cat and Mouse in the Haunted House. So it looks like that in my hand, and it's on the internet. So probably, yeah, let's read this one. Should be interesting. The haunted house thing should be very interesting. All right, guys, thank you very much for the lesson. By the way, the worksheet for the next lesson is already prepared, so you can go and do it straight away. It's the 2 chapters, 1 and 2. There is questions with 3 super questions.
With 3 super questions.
I prepared 3 super questions.
And actually, the second super question was not fair. It's
we
not
don't
fair.
have super questions.
Say
The
like
second, we
what
have
it
2
was.
super questions, and now we have 3 super questions. Or
Yeah,
what?
now you have 3 super questions. Just like to.
Like the second super question was not fair.
Why?
Because like
You
it
can
was
explain
about
how you understand bunkmates. What's the problem? How do you understand bunkmates? You had to take time to think about what is bunkmates. You have to break it into 2 words, bunkmate, and put them together to understand what they mean. So words, then you remember words and write them. And then you have to say sentences with them. This is what you're going to have to do with me next time. Not with me, you'll have another teacher. Say the sentences, pronounce them, actually speak. Here it's a translation task. You translate from Russian into English. and write down the English phrase. Again, it's in the book. That's why you can always check the book for this word, for this phrase. And the last one is grammatical. Okay, you have to write the words in the right tense, in the right tense form. So it's like past simple. What's the past simple of can?
I don't know.
Really?
Could.
Of course, it's could. So what you
We
do,
have it on last lesson.
yeah,
Yeah.
and what you do is you write could. For an example, I did this as an example so that you know what to do. All right, guys, thank you very much for the lesson. I'm going on a little vacation. You'll have a substitute teacher for the next week. By the way, are your moms there to speak with me?
And what do you need?
To check the time for the next lesson, because we might need to change Friday for Thursday. Are your moms around there to speak with me now?
Yes, 1 second.
He's on the
Please
first
call them, and I stop the
floor.
recording.